Chad Rodema. We're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Transport for Christ, a refuge chapel. And we are here to try to win the drivers to Christ, but we're also here just to be a refuge for the drivers, that they can come in and feel comfortable to pray for, to talk to, just to be a friend for them. The drivers, it's hard to get them to come in here. Now, the drivers know what this place is. For a driver to walk up them steps, they really need or want to come in here. This is what's called a destination truck stop. A lot of them are here, living in the truck. There's really nowhere for them to go. I can't pay their bills for them, but I can be a listening ear, I can be a friend, and I can make them feel important while they're here.
How long you been driving?
41 years.
41 years, always coast to coast?
Always, yes.
You would say that trucking life has been good for you?
If I had it to do over again, no, I wouldn't be a trucker.
If you had to do it over again, you wouldn't be a truck driver?
No way. The middle class man just struggles more and more every day. Got 2 sons, and I told him, don't think about no truck.
Another huge problem with being over the road isn't just, like being away from the family. It isn't about the, no time off or whatever. It's, you have absolutely no interaction with anybody. There's a thing with prisoners where they become like institutionalized. Something similar happens to some of these truck drivers, and it's the older ones that you see more of it in. These guys that are 60, 55, 60, have been driving for 20, 30 years. You'll be sitting there with about 5, 6 people, and you're all cutting up, eating dinner, talking, having a good time, and this old guy will walk in, he'll walk all the way to the back corner. And he'll sit in the booth by himself, away from everybody, and won't talk to nobody, sit there, eat his dinner, and then get up and walk out. That's all he knows, is solitude.
We go out to supply the America and everything. That's what my gratitude is, what I get out of it. That's what fills my heart. That's what keeps me going.
Are you the sole supporter of the income, or does wife work?
They just diagnosed her with lupus and first stage of dementia. So I spent my life out here doing good, moving America and keeping everybody supplied. Now, my wife of 39 years, pretty soon ain't gonna know who I am. What do you do? Get back in that damn truck and get driving, because the bills have gotta be paid.
People are made to do this, there's people who's not. In a way, you have to lead a double life. You have a life when you're at home, but then it's like a separate life out here. And the bad part is, when something bad goes home, you have to live that life in that turmoil, and then live it again out here until things stabilize.
I think I'm gonna run for a little bit this winter for Glenn. He said he had some pretty decent stuff coming up. Yeah. He's got work anyway, so.
Well, I guess that puts an answer to the rumor about 20 people getting laid off.
That's
Like
one of the
to, I had
bad
him
things, if
do
you
that.
would, with diabetes, is your eyesight varies depending upon where your blood sugar is.
Yeah.
When you start any diabetes medicine, the freaking, what that does to your medical condition out here on the road with the medical card,
Oh, yeah.
they can pull your medical card in a hurry. All right, a bowl of jelly. Oh,
That's all you get for that, that's it.
Just a bowl of
I'm
jelly.
gonna take your food away now, no?
Yeah.
Want hot
Wow.
sauce?
Tabasco, please.
Okay, and I'll order after burger.
Okay, thank you.
And the coffee pot, please.
Oh, but I have all kinds of struggles going on. I almost lost my son in August. He was in the hospital for 2 months. He was in a motorcycle accident. Family's always something you need help with. I hate to say this because make the wife sound like a bad person. It isn't necessarily all her fault, but, one of the reasons I'm out here, cause it makes it easier.
She used to drive, and she got sick, and things got pretty tough there for a while. It started in her tonsils, and then it moved to the lymph nodes in her neck, and they had to do a full neck dissection on her. So she went through about the worst radiation and chemo you could do. 7 weeks of it, and yeah, that was one of them. Oh, I got things. I tell you, I promise you, and it still is.
You came to the Lord when?
I've probably attempted suicide half a dozen times. I tried to hang myself, and they found me hanging from the door with a sheet, wrapped around my neck.
Well, sometimes we have to be protected from ourselves.
What scares me is not having the financial, security, uselessness, worthlessness, not knowing what you're gonna do next. I'm gonna get things squared away with God, and everything will be okay again. Who really knows when your number's up, when God says, that's it, I had enough, I'm bringing them up, hopefully, hopefully he's bringing you up. Who knows when your luck's gonna run out. But man, I'm still willing to do it. Why? It's nuts. It's nuts to want to do